like to do that really make my calendar work better. I'm a calendar minimalist. I know people that have brought forward all of their Trapper Keeper and all that stuff. I don't do that. For me, I run a pretty straight show, but I'm going to show you guys a couple of really quick and easy things. If you are in your Google Calendar and you click on the gear, remember the gear metaphor, and you go to calendar settings, there's a couple of very interesting things that go on there that are very, very easy. You can set what day your week starts on. You can show weekends. Lots of cool little things you can do there. But one of my favorites is this. Default meeting length.
Yeah.
And I've got it set for speedy meetings. Because I routinely tell people we're going to meet for 15 minutes. I'm a busy administrator. If it's going to take more than 15 minutes, we're going to have to make another meeting next week. I don't have time to talk to you for an hour about this problem. We can't solve it now. We'll table it. We'll come back to it. So default meeting length is a handy one that's very easy. All right, so I saved that. We're back to the gear. Next one I like is if you go to mobile setup. If you haven't been to mobile setup, that ties your Google events to your phone. And basically the way the process works is there's a button that I think is gone on mine because I've done it. There's a button that'll say get code. You put in your phone number and it'll send you a verification code. That ties your phone to the calendar account.
Do you have to have media on your phone?
No, I'll show you that part in a second.
Only one phone number?
I believe so. I believe so on that. Next, under calendars, it looks very scary, right? Now, here's one thing you guys can do that's very, very easy, because you're talking about multiple domains, right? You can import and export calendars. You can bring in other calendars from other domains. You can share your calendar and set the settings for it. But this is the one I want to focus on. Let's look at this, notifications. Once your phone is set up, look what will happen. When an event gets changed or canceled, when you respond, daily agenda. I'm not that organized, but if you are, it'll send you an email at 5 in the morning every day with your daily agenda. And every day my daily agenda has like 2 items, and I laugh at it because I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I've got like 90 items. Those are just the 2 that are scheduled.
Yeah.
But if you're that organized, it's great because 5 o'clock in the morning, you get a text and it says, here's what we're doing today. And you can choose those by text or by email, those reminders. And you know what? If you're very mobile like I am, I want them on my phone because I rarely add a laptop. Sending them to email is not that useful for me, although I get them on my phone. But I want you guys to look at this and tell me what you think this means right here.
Oh, and it pops.
How many people have made an event and forgot to set it a reminder?
Oh, it dings you.
It'll ding you.
Yeah.
So here's the way I've got mine set. I'm not judging you on how you do yours, but this is how I do mine. My default on add a reminder is this. I have an email, 60 minutes, and add a reminder 1 day. So anytime I make an event on my phone, it automatically makes a reminder for 1 hour and 1 day. Otherwise, what do I have to do? I have to make the event and I have to go in and set the reminders. So those are time frames that work for me. 1 hour, 1 day. And that way, and it's like when I'm having my students learn calendar, I just tell them, if you have a calendar event without a reminder, it's just going to go by like a ship in the night. So that I think is a really, really cool one. So there's 3 or 4 quick tips for you. Now, I'm going to switch out of that. And I'm going to hit cancel on that. That's a different account. I don't want messages from that. If you have an iPhone or an iPad for $20, you can do this. And I'm totally off topic right now, but the new thing right now is Apple TV.
Right.
Because Apple TV connects this to that wirelessly, and it is crazy good. Apple TV only costs 99 bucks. So you've seen like interactive whiteboards or the Bluetooth tablets. Your iPad is now your interactive whiteboard for $99. It's crazy good. I'll talk about that later on. Okay, so we should be seeing my phone here in a second.
There we go.
Here we go. Okay. So watch this. On my phone, I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to do this. And you guys should all know this one, right? Mail, contacts, calendars.
Yeah.
Now, that my Chewandiki is my district email, right? And this is great because I was showing this to Diane at lunch. She's like, no way. Guess what I have my calendar set to?
The school.
Yeah. I don't have to connect them. They are now connected. I don't have to do an iCal import or an export or
It's
anything.
already synced.
It's done.
Say that again, so your Gmail calendar and your
Now watch this
Apple
again.
calendar?
I'll take it from the top, ready? On this device right here, I have made a mail account. And you can see I've got my personal Gmail and my school Gmail on one device like most of us do, right?
Right.
That's pretty much how we roll nowadays. So when I added my school, I just did this, calendar on. That was all I had to do for
Now,
mine.
was this without that syncing step that you were doing from?
This would, yeah, because that would be strictly for alerts. That syncing step,
All right.
that would be luxury level.
Okay.
This will work like this because everything is web-based. So basically, it's getting that feed. So on my phone, I use this guy right here.
Yeah.
And I go like this, John at Google. I know that. And I can edit it, and it changes it in my Google Docs without the iCal connection. I think it's easier than you guys think. And if I go to this calendar and I go to the plus sign right here, I have all the tools. I can do title, location, repeat, alert, all those things. I can put a note. I can say, let's go to this web page. When we do it, I can do that all from here. That was all I did. So if you're, and I'll walk you guys through it if you want to do it right now. If your Monterey Bay or your Cal State is on your phone or iPad, try this out. I think it's that simple. Does that help? And so where you're going to go is the little gear. And Himanshu has a droid. He might be able to walk you through it if you're a droid person. You click on the little gear and you go to Mail, Contacts, and Calendars. And you guys, that's all I've done on mine. And I get messages on my phone, and I make appointments on my phone that go to my, that's it. That was the whole thing. Now you can go through, there's very complex ways to do it, but I don't consider myself that intelligent, so I did it the easy way.